Fascinating colour film has been unearthed, revealing an almost forgotten side of Sydney. The 3-minute clip was produced more than half a century ago to celebrate the 165-year history of Parramatta. But today it's all the more remarkable for what's happened since.
The place where Australia began, Parramatta, the very cradle, in fact, of this great Commonwealth.
The population of Parramatta in the early colony was larger than the population of Sydney.
Author and historian Tom Keneally was in his teens when this vision was shot in the early 1950s.
That was the old Grace Brothers store, today Westfield.
Yeah.
Grace Brothers may no longer be there, but Parramatta's first Holden dealership is still standing, complete with the original sign.
And those 3 buildings in the centre,
Yes.
They are still there.
Yes. And the spires.
That's St John's, twin spires, inspired by Elizabeth Macquarie when she came over here with her husband.
Shane Bray is a local historian.
And said, if we get to this colony alive, I'm going to build a twin-spired church.
From speedboats on Parramatta River to the parade ground at the King's School. From Pennant Hills track to Pennant Hills Road, Parramatta will never look the same ever again.
That's the period of white Australia. Nearly everyone is, their ancestry is from England, Scotland, Wales or Ireland.
There's no doubt the face of Sydney has changed dramatically over the last 60 years, but nowhere more than here in Parramatta. Back in the 50s, 90% of the people were born here. Today, more than half are born overseas. And the top 2 nationalities living here, Indian and Chinese.
We probably have about 100 different nationalities living and moving through Parramatta at the moment, but it opens up such things as shopping and food and all sorts of varieties of things that would never have been seen here.
Fortunately, much of the history remains, but white Australia is gone forever. Mike Munro, 7 News.